Hulu's new true crime drama, The Twisted Tale of Amanda Knox. Just dropped its first 2 episodes, and wow, it's already sparking conversation. But here's the twist: this story isn't just TV fiction. It's based on one of the most controversial, real-life murder cases of the 21st century. So what's the real story? How did it happen? When did it happen? Let's break it all down, every twist, every turn, so you know exactly why this case shocked the world. It all started in November 2007 in Perugia, Italy. Amanda Knox was a 20-year-old American studying abroad, sharing a flat with roommates, including 21-year-old British student Meredith Kercher. On November 2, 2007, Meredith was found murdered in her bedroom. Within days, police zeroed in on Amanda and her new boyfriend, Raffaele Solicito, alongside another man, Rudy Good. The story exploded into an international media frenzy. Prosecutors claim a twisted sex game turned deadly. The evidence? Dubious DNA traces, bizarre interpretations of Amanda's behavior, and a staged break-in. Under harsh interrogation, Knox names her boss a man later proven innocent, sealing her own charge for slander. Meanwhile, the real smoking gun is already in police hands. Fingerprints, shoe prints, and DNA that point to Rudy Gued, a local drifter. He flees to Germany but is caught. Tried and convicted, yet somehow, Knox and Solicito remain on trial. On the night of November 2007, Meredith Kercher returns to the cottage she shares with Amanda, Knox and 2 Italian roommates. Rudy Gued, who knew people in the downstairs apartment, is in the area. He had a history of break-ins and was later shown to have entered the cottage that night. A window in a side bedroom is broken. Prosecutors concluded this was staged to look like a burglary. Gued encounters Meredith inside the house. Evidence suggests an attempted sexual assault. His DNA was later found inside her body, on her clothing and on her handbag. A struggle breaks out. Meredith has defensive wounds on her hands. Meredith is stabbed multiple times in the neck with a bladed weapon. One deep wound severs her carotid artery, causing rapid blood loss. She is left partially clothed, her bra cut from her body. Gued leaves bloody shoe prints, matching his size and brand, leading out of the room. Meredith's bedroom door is locked from the inside. Gued uses the bathroom. His feces, unflushed, are later found in the toilet. He leaves the house, taking no valuables, reinforcing that the burglary was staged. Gued leaves Perugia and travels to Germany within days. Italian police identify him through fingerprints and DNA at the scene. He is arrested in Germany, extradited to Italy, and tried separately in a fast-track proceeding. Despite everything pointing clearly to Rudy, Gued's guilt, his DNA inside Meredith, Kercher's body and on her belongings, his bloody shoe prints, his fingerprints on her possessions, Amanda Knox and her boyfriend, Raffaele Solicito, still found themselves in the crosshairs of the prosecution. In 2009, just a year after Gued's conviction, the 2 students were tried and convicted alongside the lingering shadow of a sex game gone wrong theory, built on disputed DNA traces from a kitchen knife and a bra, clasp collected weeks after the murder. Knox was sentenced to 26 years, Solicito to 25, with the court accepting circumstantial behavior and a coerced false accusation against Patrick Lumumba as part of the case against them. Yet this was only the beginning of a legal saga that would twist and turn for years. In 2011, the first appeal dismantled the DNA evidence and overturned their convictions, freeing them after nearly 4 years in prison. But in 2013, Italy's Supreme Court reopened the case, leading to a retrial that in 2014 reinstated their guilt. Knox's sentence raised to 28 years and 6 months. Solicito's remaining at 25, finally. In 2015, the Supreme Court delivered the definitive acquittal, condemning the stunning lack of evidence and investigative errors that had marred the proceedings. Through it all, Gued remained the only person whose physical presence in the murder room was ever proven beyond doubt, making their wrongful convictions one of the most notorious missteps in recent Italian legal history. It was an incident that will forever stand as a stark reminder of how wrong judgments can alter lives, a case where flawed investigations and shaky evidence led to years of confusion, overturned verdicts, and reputations in tatters. Now adapted into a gripping series, it takes you inside courtrooms, interrogation rooms, and the twisting maze of appeals, showing exactly how a justice system can falter under pressure and public scrutiny. Watching it isn't just entertainment. It's an eye-opening journey into the machinery of legal decisions, how they're built, and how they can crumble. If you've already seen the 2 episodes, We'd love to know your thoughts. Did the storytelling capture the weight of the injustice? And did it leave you questioning the system as much as the case itself?